Roy returned to his house, opened a bottle of good wine to celebrate another success. Then he opened his backpack and prepared to take all the rich woman's money. However, the cash drawer in the backpack was missing. Roy rushed to call customer service, hoping to transfer money by cell phone. But the customer service said that the project they invested in only allowed to transfer money with a cash register. Roy had no choice but to return to the rich woman's house again. However, the place has changed into a different scene. The original luxurious furnishings were gone. Roy found the rich woman in a room. She was sitting alone in the middle of the room with a cash drawer in her hand. The rich woman asked Roy why he was back. Roy said the flight was delayed. The rich woman listens and taps on the cash machine. Roy looks baffled, asked the rich woman what she was doing. Turns out the rich woman was looking at their shared account. From the moment Roy walked in the door, whenever Roy lied once, the rich woman would transfer 100,000.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just lost £50,000.
I haven't the slightest idea.
Another 50.
Betty, it's me. Roy. I mean, Hans.
Now tell me again, how did Robert let you know his flight was delayed?
Well, he called me. Well, I mean, he left a message for me. Oh, Betty, oh, for God's sake, I don't know.
The rich woman had had enough, so she took Roy's ATM out of her bag. The rich woman told Roy to come in. She wanted to tell Roy a story. The story starts 50 years ago. The rich woman was only 18 years old at the time. Roy was the rich woman's tutor. But after the tutoring session, Roy tried to take advantage of the rich woman. The rich woman's mother happened to see him. The rich woman's father didn't punish Roy. He just kicked him out of the house. But Roy returned the favor. He reported the rich woman's father as a traitor. As a result, his father was executed. All the family's assets were confiscated. The mother could not bear the blow and killed herself in tears. From then on, the rich woman lived a life without enough food. But even so, the rich woman did not give up revenge. The rich woman's grandson is actually a private detective she hired. With his help, the rich woman finally found Roy in her old age. So she and the detective set up this game. During the time, they also bribed Roy's accomplice. When Roy used her son as an excuse to leave, the rich woman had already transferred the money in the shared account. All the money in the shared account was transferred to her name. The rich woman had been chasing the murderer for 50 years. Only today did she finally get her revenge. She used Roy's best deception. She cheated Roy out of all his money. The rich woman called the people Roy had cheated, then came out of the house, listening to the screams inside. The rich woman had no sympathy. A few years later, Roy became Alzheimer's. It seems that now he is unable to deceive people.